Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Gamble with Jimmy. We're going to go ahead and do a Baccarat session. I hope everybody's having a great day. I do offer the Baccarat training. For those of you that want Baccarat training, please visit gamblewithjimmy.com. I do very well in Baccarat, and I have an amazing training course where you get access to 3 videos that will make you a winning player. A lot of you out there that play Baccarat, believe me, I'm I'm at the casino all the time, and I see the way that 90% of people play Baccarat, which is incorrectly. And not only are they playing wrong, but their bet sizing is wrong. So go ahead and take a look at what I have to offer at gamblewithjimmy.com. And what we're doing right here on the shoe is we're looking for the 33% mark. So we want to deal a little more free ones. So I really would not come in on a shoe until I'm about 33% of the shoe. And we should be there right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, we're actually a little past 33%, just a couple past 33. Okay, so this is an interesting shoe. This is a very interesting shoe because you do have a couple drops here. So you do have some early on drops. So what we're going to do, I would probably say 90% of the time when I'm playing a shoe, I'm playing a chop system. And the way that I do it is I always just have a rule where if one side wins 3 in a row, you no longer can play a chop. You've got to switch to the winning side and stay on the winning side until that side loses, and then you can go back to your chop. So that's a standard rule when you're playing Baccarat. It allows you to always be a part of the run. Okay, so in this particular case, we'll go ahead and just start playing a chop. We're not looking back at what the past has done. We're not making our decision on what banker did 3 hands ago or 5 hands ago. That's another mistake that everybody makes. Okay, so we're focused on what's going on now. We're going to play a chop, and we're going to use money management, and we're going to look for opportunities where we can make our money and cash out and get off the table. Okay, and that's another reason why people lose is because they keep thinking they're going to win, and they keep doing random weird bets. And when they do win, they think they're going to keep winning more. And they end up giving back that money and losing the money they started with. So if you have a hard time with discipline, get my training class. Look, guys, go to the website, get it. Trust me, just watch it, and you're going to improve your Baccarat game. I can't be there for you to be in your head, but when you watch the videos, I can't tell you how many times I tell you, this is what you're doing wrong. This is what you've got to change. And until you do it, you're not going to have the type of success that you could. Okay, let's go with the player on a chop. Okay, so we're going to lose. So we're going to stick with the player. We're just going to increase our bet. Okay, so now we can look at what's going on with banker, and it tells us, okay, we've started off with 2 in a row loss. Then, as you can see, okay, for some reason, this banker wants to run. So we're going to go ahead and take banker now because it's been 3 in a row. We will not respect a side until it proves that it can go possibly on a streak, okay? That doesn't mean we're going to win. Doesn't mean we're going to win, but we have to go with the winning side, and our bet is now at 100. Okay, so the streak continues. So we're going to get that win, and I want you to think about our success rate. Our success rate is only 1 win and 3 loss. I'm sorry, 1 win out of 3 bets. We lost twice, we won once. Yet we're up $20. Okay, so we're going to lower our bet, but we are going to stay with the winner. Okay, so we're going to lose, and now you can see that this this run has completed. So if you do look back, you do have a pattern, but I'm telling you, Do not pay attention to that. That is not what makes our decisions. That's why I'm the first one when I'm playing. If you're playing at a casino with me, I am the first one that has that bet out. You know that look, it like the deer in the headlight look that you see all the players and they're all looking at each other for advice. Which one you think it's going to be? I don't know. Which one you think it's going to be? And nobody wants to put a bet out. That ain't me. That is not me. I'm the first one to put the bet out. I'm like telling the dealer, "Can we please move on? Can we go to the next one, please? Can we please move on?" Why all these people? They're just sitting there waiting for these people. Don't know what the heck they're doing. Okay, so what we're going to do here is now we're going to do what I call a punch system. This is where I'm going to punch them in the mouth on the casino. This is where I'm going to punch them to make my money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break my strategy and I'm going to switch it and go into a punch mode. And my punch mode is like this, okay? I'm going to bet, okay? Banker has 14 wins here, 14 wins, and player only has 9 wins, okay? Now, I do pay attention to that in a shoe. So I like to see this more even when I do the punch mode, but I'm going to do the punch mode right here, right now. I'm going to bet that player wins 1 in 4. So all I'm asking to do to be successful is to win 25% of my bets. If I win 1 out of 4, I'm going to win money. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with player, and I'm going to make my move with player, and I'm going to keep increasing my bet size if I lose. Okay, we lose. I'm going to go to 300. And I won 1 out of whatever I needed to win. Okay? In that particular case, when I started and I stopped, I ended up being 50% on my win. Only need 25%. I am now up $195. Okay? So, we're going to go back, and now we're going to go back to a chop. We're not punching or anything like that. We're just going to go to a chop and go back to a chop system. Okay, we win. We're going to switch to a chop system. Okay, we're going to lose. We're going to stay on the chop. We're going to raise our bet. We're going to win. We're going to go back to a chop system. Okay, we're going to lose. We're going to stay at a chop. We're going to raise our bet. Okay, we're going to win. Go back to a chop system. Okay, we're going to lose. Stay on the chop and raise your bet. Okay, we're going to lose again. So that tells us that we have a problem. Okay, if we lose a couple times in a row, we know we have a side that's on a run. And there it is. Okay, so now we switch to the winning side because we are looking to stop the bleeding and to get on the winning side to prevent a long run from happening. It doesn't mean that we're going to win this bet. That does not mean anything. It's just the way we play. Okay, we're going to lose. Okay, so now we have a chop. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to chase my losses. I'm going to go ahead and just say, well, I was playing and starting off before with my system at $25. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to start off at $50. Okay, so I'm going to go with my chop, but I'm going to go to $50 levels now for my chop system. So my chop would be the banker, and I do 50. Okay, I get the win. I'm still now I'm up 138. So let me explain something to you guys. If I'm in the negative, then I'm going to go back to my $50. And if I keep losing, instead of chasing and making big bets to get that back, if I'm losing still after going to my $50 and raising it from 25 to 50 now on my starting bets, and I keep losing, Then I'm going to refresh and say, I'm going to start with 75. And then my new bets are going to be 75 minimum for every time that I do my chop system. If I lose, then I got to go to 150. If I lose, then I got to go to 300. So that will allow me to gain back the funds. If I keep losing, then my starting bet goes to 100. If I lose, it goes to 200. If I lose, it goes to 400. You with me? Okay, so now, because we're in profit of 138, I don't need to keep going to the $50. I don't care if I used to be up 300 or 400. Doesn't matter. I'm still in profit because there's nobody that's preventing me from hitting this, stop my betting, taking this 138 and walking out the casino with it. That's your mistakes. You have won $138. To some of you, you think, oh, well, that's not enough money. I drove all the way to the casino. I have my time, my gas. Well, is it more than you drove to the casino with? I rest my case. Okay, so we're going to go and play the player. Okay, so we're going to win, all right? We're going to play the banker. We're going to switch to a chop. We're going to win. Okay, we're at 187. We're going to go chop. We're going to lose. We're going to stay on player, but let's raise it. Okay, we're going to win. So even though we're winning 1 out of 2, we're making profit every single time. Okay, we're making profit every single time. All right, so we're at 212. Now that is a very, very low profit when you have a $10,000 buy-in. Now you could have accomplished this with like a $2,000 buy-in. What a lot of my people who buy my course and stuff like that, I notice a lot of them. I get a lot of people that buy the course that once they receive the access to the course, they start communicating with me a little bit, and they'll say, "Oh yeah, I bought your or I've won. I've been doing really good with your course, and I play online, and they play." Some of these onlines allow them to do wagers from, I think, $5 to $10 is the minimums. I've even had some people tell me that they have places that they could do $1. And I'm like, wow, how could you ever really lose if it's $1? Like, you play the way I play and you're able to reduce your minimums. It's a lot more stress-free for a lot of these people. So if you're in that scenario, but I do recommend probably places like either if you have access to Hard Rock Casino, I think that they have an app now that does online gambling. Hard Rock Casino would definitely be a credible online casino to play with, the Baccarat, but I would only recommend the live dealer. They also have FanDuel, and they also have DraftKings. So those are probably would be my recommendation of ones that seem to be very reputable, where you can trust that they're not going to cheat you. I can't really speak so much about anything else. Like, I've never done stake or anything like that. I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about 90% of the online sites. I live close to a local casino, so I trust my local casino, which is the Hard Rock. So I don't experience myself with online gambling, but I know some of you are looking to do that. So it's always nice to hear the success stories, okay? So anyway, guys, listen, do yourself a favor. Go to gamblewithjimmy.com, purchase the Baccarat training, get access to the 3 videos. You won't regret it. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just telling you, take it from a top player. You need discipline. You need somebody like myself that has the ability to get you on the winning track. What I'm charging you for this course is peanuts. it's peanuts, okay? You've already made more on this session than what my course even cost, okay? You've made way more than what my course cost, okay? So thank you guys so much. I appreciate your support. It helps the channel. I love the people who support the channel because they want to better themselves. It shows that you're trusting in me. So I appreciate that. Give me a like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I will see you on the next video.